Hey guys, this is Dan, one of the hosts of MUSiPOLiTiX, and I just wanted to do a little promotional video here just to make sure that everybody is aware of all of the awesome stuff that's about to happen and is already happening. First of all, I want to make sure that you don't miss our episode tomorrow. For those who are fans of our brand or are friends of us, that Michael, my co-host, has been a member of Soul Asylum for 15 years and has a very close working relationship with Dave Pirner. And so it's going to be a wonderful experience to hear the two of them talk. I have no idea what they're going to talk about, but it's going to be very interesting, as it always is with anything that has Michael and myself. So definitely you don't want to miss tomorrow. I've heard some stories about Dave. I've met him. I don't know him well. But the stories I've heard are all interesting. And I've also, based on the brief interactions I've had with him and on the stories I've heard and on the things I've seen from Soul Asylum, Dave is interested in a lot of the same stuff that Michael and I are and cares about a lot of the same causes that Michael and I do. So it's definitely on brand to have him, but I think it'll be really interesting. And so I just want to make sure that everybody catches tomorrow's episode. Again, this is our second Grammy-winning musician, so how cool is that? So next, we now have a MUSiPOLiTiX Facebook page. So I need to make sure, doesn't matter where you're watching this, on YouTube, on my Facebook, on Michael's Facebook, go to the MUSiPOLiTiX Facebook page, hit like and hit follow. Not only will that help us to grow our brand, but that will help you to see content from us in your timeline. And then what I need you to do is you can click the little three dots at the top of the thing, and there's a drop-down menu where you can invite your friends to like and follow. Because obviously your friends want to see our show and our content, because why wouldn't they? If they're your friend, then they should care about the same stuff that we care about. So again, the more you help us build the brand, the better it is for us, and the better it is for you if you care about the same stuff that we care about. So please like and follow MUSiPOLiTiX Facebook page and invite your friends to do the same. Also, I created an event for tomorrow's episode, and I'm going to try to do that every week. So it would help us greatly, and it would help you if you go to that event page. It's on the MUSiPOLiTiX page, plus I've shared it to my personal Facebook. Go to the event, and if you're planning on watching our show tomorrow night, click going. And if you're not, if for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't plan your week around having Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time free. But if for whatever crazy reason you won't be watching us tomorrow, then hit interested. And that will still help more people to see the event. It will help us. And then when we have future events, hopefully you'll see them and you can make them. And then again, much like the page itself, there's an option near the top. You hit share, and you can share the event, and you can invite your friends. I think you can invite up to 250 people. So, most of us have more than 250 Facebook friends. So pick the 250 people that you think would care about our brand and the issues we talk about, or pick the 250 people that you think need to hear some of the stuff we talk about, because some of the stuff that gets discussed on our show is the kind of stuff that I think a lot of us have friends that maybe need to hear. Again, so for our checklist so far, don't miss our episode tomorrow with Dave Pirner. Like and follow the MUSiPOLiTiX Facebook page. Invite your friends to do the same. Hit going or interested to the event page for tomorrow's episode. Invite your friends to do the same. Now, let's talk about what we have coming up. So next week, we're going to have a doctor and a school administrator to talk about reopening schools and, basically why we shouldn't, but also, just basically from their perspectives, because a lot of us have no choice. And it's a pretty tough situation for parents and for teachers and for everybody involved. And so we wanted to make sure that we talk to some people that are experts and on the front lines of that. So that'll be the week coming up. Then August 4th, which is a Tuesday, is my birthday. And especially since we're in a pandemic, but I think even if we weren't in a pandemic, I can't think of a way that I'd rather celebrate my birthday with all of you guys and with Michael. So August 4th is going to be my birthday episode. We're not going to have an official guest. It will either be me interviewing Michael or Michael interviewing me. But I want you all to come and celebrate my birthday with me, either with in the comments, or we may even invite some people, especially if we get some of our past guests that drop in. We might even invite them on the screen. So that's August 4th. After that, we have so many great things lined up. I don't think we have the order hashed out yet. I mentioned on last week's show that we're going to have some Black environmentalists and climate change experts to talk about global warming and the intersection of the environment with racism. Those were causes that were very important to my dad, and he passed away recently. So I want to make sure we highlight them in honor of him. Michael's been talking to some friends of his that are Native American tribal elders that are involved in Standing Rock and other things like that. A lot of that is not being publicized in terms of what's still to this day happening to Native Americans in the U.S. We're going to have an episode about that. What else? I think we have a potential episode coming up with a city councilman from a city that managed to, at least from what I've heard, successfully abolish the police. So we'll be talking about that. We have... I have put the word out for some experts on theology and the intersection of the church and Black Lives Matter, homophobia, issues like that. Again, this is all stuff that's on the horizon, but it's not exactly hashed out the order. And then with our news cycle and the way the world is, you never know how things can turn. But this is all after August 4th. We have our lineup through August 4th, and after that, we'll just kind of see who's available when and how the world is going, and hopefully we're all still here. But as you can see, there's some really great stuff on the horizon. All of the guests and the opportunities and the people that we want to talk to are all really amazing and important issues. We got some more musicians too. I mean, I don't want to downplay that. We've had two, if you count Dave, we'll have had 2 Grammy-winning musicians on the show so far. We have plenty more that want to come on, and we're trying to balance when we talk about issues and when we talk about music and how those two intersect. So it's going to be a lot of really great stuff coming up. You don't want to miss it. So again, make sure that you follow us on all the social media. We have the new MUSiPOLiTiX Facebook page. Make sure that you follow and like and either hit going or interested to the event, and do all the things that you can do so you see this content in your feed. Share it so that your friends see the content in their feeds. When the live videos go up, share them. Again, not only does that help us, but again, if you care about the same stuff that we care about, then it helps those issues and it helps you. Michael and I really appreciate the community building that's been happening through this show. We've made a lot of new connections. The people that follow us have made a lot of new connections, and it's been really great. I think for pretty much everybody involved. So that's the promotion. Again, make sure you don't miss tomorrow and all the other great stuff coming up. Support us on social media. And feel free also to reach out to Michael or myself if you have feedback or ideas. We love hearing from people, especially people that have been really touched and involved and informed and have otherwise really benefited from this. And also, if we're open to ideas and suggestions for topics and guests, doesn't necessarily mean that just because something is suggested that it'll happen or it'll happen right away. But we love hearing what people want to talk about and who they want to hear from. So again, you can always message myself, you can message Michael, or you can message the MUSiPOLiTiX Facebook page. I see there have been a lot of comments. Haven't really been looking at the comments. So let's just, before I hang up, let's just take a look here. My wife's being a smart ass. A lot of great compliments. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Maya. Shut up, Eric. Yeah, that's it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys. Tomorrow is going to be a blast. Next week after that is going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be a blast because it'll be a topic that's complicated and serious, but I think we always have a good time even with the serious topics. Also, let me close out by thanking all the guests we've had so far. I've just been so amazed with the caliber of people we've been able to talk to. It's just been really crazy that I can say, or Michael can say, hey, we want to talk about COVID-19. Bring me, one of the top researchers in the world, and then they come on our show, which is, very new and, on Facebook Live. So thank you so much, Gregory Washington and Jasmine Koenig from the, and Charles Hayes from the Minneapolis protesters episode. Thank you to my good friend, Tiffany Hobbs, who has been one of my favorite guests, and we'll definitely have her back. Thank you, Dr. Karika Weldon. You were so impressive. I'm trying to remember the order. We had so much great stuff in this short time. It was quite an honor to have Andre Simone. Maya, we love Maya. She's just been such an asset to the show. Who else? Is that everybody? I feel like obviously Sade, that was the most recent one. I'm trying to think, am I missing anybody up until then? Yeah, I definitely love Sade. She's a powerhouse. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but if I am, the church folks would say, charge it to my head and not my heart. And of course, a big thank you from me to my co-host, Michael, who is one of my favorite people to talk to, which is one of the reasons we do this. And I will see you guys. I said Tiffany. So I said Sade. Okay. Yeah, I told you Maya's an asset to the show. She's in the comments helping me out, making sure I don't look too dumb. So again, thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow, and really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.